putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. We're talking about jealousy. That's right. Jealousy. That's not the greed. Which one is the envy? Is it green with envy? Yeah, I was thinking of green. Anyway, jealousy. We've all experienced it in one form or another. It is a natural human emotion. Don't feel bad about it necessarily. The problem is when it consumes you. And jealousy consumes leftists. But there's a way around it, and it's kind of how I built this brand, the Black Sphere brand, of which, we stopped using it because everybody said, Kevin, you got to start using your name. People know your name. So we did. But the Black Sphere brand was built around the idea of how, what I'm about to mention now, which is how you thwart the left, and that's with laughter, with humor. To jealousy, nothing is more frightful than laughter. To somebody who's trying to, make a point, to call you a racist or whatever, if you just laugh about it, if you just chuckle, nothing sets people off more than you just going, what? And walking away. And so what we're witnessing now is, and Trump probably doesn't do that as much, but he's pretty much dismissive. It's like, psst, whatever. And it's almost a snicker, like, psst, I don't care. Think about how you react to that. And so, and here's the thing, it's not, when it's done where you're saying, look, that's so foolish, I'm just going to laugh that off. I'm going to pretend that you're joking with me right now. There's hardly anything that's more diminutive that makes you feel smaller than somebody going, come on, surely you were joking. Surely you don't believe that notion and can really back it up. That's where we sit. So I'm going to give you an example of some silliness that just went on. So apparently Hawaii was under a missile threat. Somebody watched too many of these crazy, what's that movie, Steven Seagal, where they were going to bomb Hawaii. Tommy Lee Jones is going to send the missiles and blow up Hawaii. Let me tell you something. If you're a terrorist and you're going to blow something up, choose Cleveland, choose Detroit. Don't go after Hawaii. Nobody's going to bomb Hawaii. Even terrorists go, look, leave Hawaii alone. We want to be there when it's all over, okay? They don't want to bomb Hawaii. But Hawaiians were scared to, oh my God, Kim Jong-un or somebody. So there was a missile alert. The system went awry. The early warning system that says there's a missile out there. I mean, you have more chance of a tsunami hitting Hawaii than a missile. But they were scared. And what was funny, the media is talking about parents were hunkered down in their bathtubs with the kid, covering the kids. And I'm thinking, why? I mean, let me tell you something. If a nuclear bomb is going to hit Hawaii, drop and what do they call it? Stop, drop, and cover or whatever. It ain't going to help. But apparently these leftists were, the way that I was looking at media reports. I hate to keep laughing, but it's too funny. I was looking at media reports, and it was ridiculous how they were covering this story. It was like sad tragedy. The people of Hawaii were very afraid. Oh, my gosh. They were thinking, what's going on? And this, that, and the other. And they kept rolling out, sad person after sad person. It's kind of like if you've ever been on a plane and it had, turbulence. And I've seen this happen. You get on the ground and people are mad at the pilot. What's up? I can't believe that you. And the pilot's going, look, I don't control the jet stream. If we hit turbulence, we hit turbulence. And other people are like, hey, thank you for landing the plane. You could see the difference between political ideologies. Somebody's mad at a guy who has no control over over the plane and what happens in the plane. It could be a mechanical issue or it could just be weather related. And then, and so they want to be mad at this guy who did his job and landed that plane on its wheels, okay? And then there are people that go, God bless you, dude. You had the skill, the training to get us down because I was about to crap my pants and create a crap hole up in here. But so that you can separate people very quickly by what their thought process is. Are you a cup half empty or a cup half full? So anyway, the back to Hawaii. So Hawaii gets this missile threat. I didn't follow the story because, quite honestly, it was of very little interest to me except where they decided they wanted to put the blame. That's what got me. Everybody is talking, President Trump was too busy golfing to care about Hawaii was under missile threat. Hawaii wasn't under missile threat. And if it needed to escalate, I can guarantee you if Hawaii was under missile threat. Oh, by the way, before I get to that, well, let me go ahead and finish the statement because people hate when I don't do that. So if Hawaii was under missile threat, Donald Trump would be the first guy ready to go. But doesn't it speak to Donald Trump's temperament that he didn't fly off the handle and go pushing that big button on his desk? Do you think that the media went, the president was we were very shocked that he didn't just start pushing buttons, that he didn't start pushing buttons and blowing up countries. He didn't nuke North Korea. He didn't nuke Iran. And who did it? I don't even care who did it. I don't care. Just start pushing buttons. Where's the football? Where's the nuclear ball? Get the nuclear football in here, Mr. President. It's a false alarm. Oh, I'm having too much fun now. But so they start blaming Donald Trump. They start saying he's off his job. He's not doing it. He's too busy tweeting. He's too busy golfing. He's too busy. I don't know. Hey, you know what they never say Donald Trump is too busy doing? Cuddling with Melania. I'm just saying. If you said to me Barack Obama's golfing, Barack Obama's partying with Jay-Z and B, Barack Obama is with Reggie Love, I'd get it. But if you said Barack Obama was too busy because he was cuddling with Michelle, fake news. Liar. Oh my goodness. This story is just rife with leftism. It really is. And it's so pathetic that it's laughable. I go back to jealousy. Don't be jealous of Donald Trump because we're just going to laugh at you. We're going to laugh at you, man. Look, Donald Trump's got nothing to do with the emergency management system of Hawaii, which, by the way, one of the funniest tweets I saw was, if you think Hawaii's emergency management system is bad, you should see their birth certificate system. I'm telling you, people were like, what are you talking about, Donald Trump? Hawaii, by the way, one of the judges who stopped Donald Trump's travel ban was a Hawaiian judge. Are you aware, just out of curiosity, are you aware of the number of Democrats that are in control of Hawaii? It's shocking to me. I don't know how you lose control. We, as conservatives, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Republican on it, but how do we lose control when you look at everything going on? I mean, I really and truly think about it. How can you have a city that is run like an armpit, and I'm just going to use Detroit as an example, and you keep putting Democrats in there? How does that happen? That's a feckless Republican Party that can't go into a city and say, look, you are a crap hole. And in order not to be, you got to go back to Republican principles. Look at what these fools are doing. Let me give you a litany of what's going on wrong here. You're losing businesses, which means you're losing your tax base. And thus, you're going to have more crime. And you're going to have more idle teens. You're going to have more problems that are associated with things that make cities go downhill. For example, drug abuse, things like that. If you don't stop electing these clowns, because that's what I would say. If I wanted to be the mayor of a city, I'd just go to that city and say, look, you've elected these clowns for decades. You have no hope. Businesses are not moving in, they're moving out. Residents are not moving in, they're moving out. Tax base is not increasing, it's decreasing. You are going the wrong direction. You can keep going, but these clowns are going to get you, you're going to be in big trouble. And that's what I'd say. I wouldn't want to run a city because, that'd be the end of them. It would be the shining city on the hill in a decade, but I just don't have the time. I don't want to do it. But look at Hawaii. They have a Democrat governor. They have a Democrat Senate, 25-0. The Hawaii representatives are 46 Democrats to 5 Republicans. You can't spot a Republican in Hawaii. There's not one for miles. Maybe in Alaska, Sarah. But they want to blame Donald Trump for their emergency management system. I would say blame your Democrats. It's amazing to me. How can Hawaii be so Democrat? I mean, I don't know. I'm not following the politics, but I'm floored by this. Hardly a Republican in sight. We got to start changing this stuff, people. We got to go to the source, to the belly of the beast.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.